So before starting off this session, I just want to give a small introduction about myself. My name is Ramboy Pati. I have around 13 plus years of IT experience. In this 13 years of experience, I've been working for the different kind of technologies related to the data side only. I worked as a data analyst and data engineer, data analyst and data engineer. So these are the technologies what I have been working related to the data analysis and data engineering. It includes SQL Server, Python, MSBA technologies, and Power BI technologies, and Azure, Microsoft Azure Cloud, Azure Data Engineering. Okay, so these are all the technologies what I've been working from the last 13 years, and I have around 8 plus years of 8 plus years of IT trainings experience. So from last 8 years, I've been providing these IT trainings on the different technologies to the across the globe. So I have many students from 18 countries. I have the students, and I have done uh, 300 plus batches so far, and many people has placed. So we are offering training plus placement both. We are offering training plus placement both we are offering over here. Okay, so as a part of this one, the e-classes has like our own LMS portal also. E-classes having a own LMS portal. So this LMS portal is basically providing more flexible for the students, like every day the class recording videos, and also the live classes, and daily class notes, and also you have 24 by 7 interaction with the trainer also. We are going to provide through our LMS portal interaction with the trainers. Okay, so in other institutions you can see mostly they are going to provide the class recordings by uploading to the Google Drive or something, but we are offering here through our LMS portal only. And also you can directly join our live sessions. Whenever our session starts, you will get a notification, please join the live session. This also we are doing our LMS portal only, and daily class notes will be automatically updated in our LMS portal. And also we have a direct interaction with the trainers daily when you are practicing through our LMS portal as well. Okay, and also we have like a test also we are going to conduct, so you can test your knowledge how much you are learning over here. You can test the knowledge how much you are learning over here. So that LMS portal login is free of cost. If you want to log into our LMS portal, simply go to our website eclasses.com. There you can see LMS login over here. Okay, and also we have our e-classes mobile app as well, so you can able to download the e-classes mobile app also. Okay, I'm requesting all of you, please log into this LMS portal free of cost. You will get some free courses as well. Let me share this link over here in our chart. And also you can see our e-classes is offering, and we have our office located in Hyderabad in Amirpet. So you can go and see our website, our office premises as well. So this is our office premises. If anybody wants to speak with me and meet and to discuss about your career or counseling, then you can directly come and visit us on this one. Or if anybody wants to speak with me directly through the phone, simply you can call to this number 7997 457 228. So you can call on this number, then I will talk with you after 1 hour. Okay, after these sessions, anybody wants to talk with me personally, you can call to this number as well. So this is how we are providing all kind of things in our LMS portal for more flexible and convenient to the students over here. Okay, so coming to the technology, what we are going to offer here, like when you are going to any institutions, you can see this Azure Data Engineering course is very popular currently in the market, right? So generally, there are like a different kind of people are coming to uh, learn this course. So what is the qualification to learn this course? So some people like having a graduation, and some people having a post graduation. Post graduation, right? So we have a graduation and we have a graduation over here. Any technology like what a graduation or post graduation, and some people like moving from already work and they want to learn a Azure Data Engineering, right? And some people are working in non-IT. They want to learn this Azure working. Some people are working. They don't have any work experience. Some people work experience over. They have a recently passed out to the. So any kind of people. Ideally, you want to come to IT industry. Backgrounds I can people. Definitely, whoever joined in this training also, demo also, might be related to any of one domain, right? So either work in IT and you want to switch to Azure Data Engineering, or working in non-IT and you want to switch to the and you want to go to the career gap. Might be you are doing a business, or you are doing some government exams, your preparation, or you are like a fresher. So you belongs to category over here. So now when you learn this Azure Engineering course. So what exactly Azure Engineering? Understand very clearly of this Azure Data Engineering and why this much demand we have in the market currently. Nowadays everyone is heard about the artificial intelligence. AI stands for intelligence. Intelligence is doing artificial intelligence is going to automate all the jobs. Intelligence is going to automating all the jobs, but intelligence definitely some data. Artificial intelligence is working on a data side only. Definitely, this artificial intelligence tool needs the data. Then who is going to provide the engineer? So in future, but data engineering job is still. So that is the reason in the market, data engineer positions are day by day. So because of this huge demand, so many opening data engineering side. So whenever and you want to increase your salary and want to skill up your existing technology into data engineer is the best one currently in the market. Even in the recession period also, data has very high demand in the market comparing to other tech. What I have observed, like people wants to learn AWS DevOps, Azure DevOps, or testing background. Okay, testing background, whatever, any technology when they're learning interview calls. But in this Azure Data Engineering, we are having daily 2 to 3 calls you are receiving. Daily 2 to 3 calls you are received without having any. So this is the Azure Data Engineering technologies. With this artificial intelligence, this job, all the jobs are going to be limited. But data engineering always in the market, it has very good feature. So once you now to come to this data engineering side, you no need to take any other diverse data engineering side only. Okay, let's data engineering stands for, let's for example, I have a business. Okay, I have this my, so the business is all about like one second, I'm sharing the screen. Okay, now you can able to see, right? Okay, okay, thank you. Sorry for that. So is it clear my voice now? Can all of you please confirm me? And you are able to see my screen, right? Okay, right. Thank you. You are able to see my screen, right? And you can able to hear me clearly. Okay. All right. So what I'm trying to say here, I'm trying to say like there are like AWS course, DevOps course, Salesforce testing, or many technologies are there. But comparing to that technologies, our Azure Data Engineering course is very high demand in the market. Okay. Why? Because artificial intelligence is going to automating of all the jobs, that includes all these DevOps courses and Salesforce testing and everything. But the moment when you are coming to this Azure Data Engineering, this data engineer is required to supply the data to artificial intelligence, because artificial intelligence is going to majorly work on the data engineering side only, majorly work with the data side only. So by taking the data as a input, then it is going to work on this one. Okay. So the people whoever wants to change their technology and upskilling, who are already working on the IT, they are going to learn Azure Data Engineering. The people who are working in non-IT since from last 10 years or 5 years, when they want to come to IT industry, they are learning the Azure Data Engineering. And the people who are coming from IT only, but they were working to a different technology. So they are also working, they also wants to learn this Azure Data Engineering course. The people who are having the career gap, like they were preparing for government exams, they were doing their own business, they also wants to learn Azure Data Engineering. Okay. So before understanding of this, even the freshers, recently passed out people also, they are also wants to learn Azure Data Engineering over here. So any kind of people, when they want to learn the Azure Data Engineering, before learning of this one, we need to understand what exactly a Azure Data Engineering over here. What is Azure Data Engineering? So first try to understand what is a data engineering. So what the data engineer will do? So data engineer is a person. Data engineer is a person who is working on the data side. Data engineering is the work done by data engineer. Okay. Anyhow, so both are same only. Now first we need to understand what is data engineering. Simple. Whatever the business data we have, let's try to open a paint. I have a supermarket. This is one supermarket. This is another supermarket. I have two supermarkets. Supermarket 1 and supermarket 2. Now what I want to do, in this supermarket 1, every day supermarket 1, this is supermarket 2. Supermarket 1 and supermarket 2. In every supermarket, a customers will go and buying the product. The moment when they are buying the product, the transactions data will come and store in the backend database. Okay. Let's, when you are buying a product, definitely we are going to do the transaction, right? The transaction details are going to be saved in the backend database. So this is a business setup everywhere. If you are going to any supermarket, you can see this kind of model. I hope you observe this thing. A supermarket having that a supermarket having billing counters. Inside the billing counter, when there is a transaction, immediately the transactions data will be stored in the database tables, correct? So this is how the business data will be captured and stored somewhere. Now, as a business owner, definitely I need to take some decision to improve my business. So I'm expecting some insights, reports, dashboards about my business. So what kind of reports you are expecting? Top 10 products with the highest sales. bottom 10 products with less sales. Okay, top 10 products with highest sales, bottom 10 products with less sales. These are the things we are expecting. Then I will understand this top 10 products stock I need to maintain more. This bottom 10 products means less sales products I need to maintain less stock. So these kind of reports and dashboards to design, first you should have a data, your business data. That data should be in a cleaned and enriched format. So as a data engineer, what we are going to do, we are going to moving off all our business data from this server into here. This process has done by a data engineer. This process has done by a data engineer. So what he will do? He will do this extracting the business data, extracting the business data from where? From this database server 1, database server 2, and after he is extracting, he will apply the transformations. So he is going to performing of the transformations and finally loading of the data. Where he will load? He will load into this single database data warehousing server. Then this reporting team is going to take this data and designing of the reports and dashboards. So which tool currently in the market very popular to design the reports and dashboards? Power BI. Power BI is one of the powerful reporting tool in the market currently. We are going to designing of the reports and dashboards. Then to do this ETL process here, you can see the data engineering process is start from here, and the person who is developing these reports we are calling as a data analyst. He is a data analyst. Data analyst stands for designing of the reports and dashboards. Data engineer stands for data engineer is going to performing of data processing. Data engineer what he will do? Data processing, data storing. Data processing means ETL. He is going to perform the ETL process. To do the ETL process, what are the services we have inside the Microsoft Azure Cloud environment? So to implement this data engineering, currently we are going to use Microsoft Azure Cloud, Microsoft Azure Cloud environment. Inside this Microsoft Azure Cloud only, inside the Microsoft Azure Cloud itself, we are going to storing of our data, and by using some ETL tools available inside this Microsoft Azure Cloud to implement the extraction, transformation, loading. What are those tools we have? One is about the Data Factory, Databricks, and live streaming analytics. These are the three tools we are using, and we have a Synapse analytics also. So by using these ETL tools, we are going to developing of the data processing. And after your data processing inside the cloud, Microsoft Azure Cloud, where do you want to store the data? One is about storage account, nothing but a blob. One more service, storage account with data lake gen 2. Next one, Azure SQL database, Azure Synapse dedicated SQL pool, nothing but a data warehousing. These are the services we are going to use for storing of the data. These services we are going to use for processing ETL of the data. Data Factory is zero coding. Databricks is either you need to write down SQL or PySpark. It's similar like Python. Live streaming analytics means from sensors live data, live streaming of the data. Synapse analytics is all about, it's a combination of data factory and Databricks. Nothing to learn newly inside this one. It contains these two things. Data storing point of view, these two services we are using to store Excel files, to store Excel, CSV, um, audio files, video files, images, any kind of things if you want to, then you can able to use these two. If you want to store your data in terms of a database, tables, then you can use this one. Okay. In terms of database, tables, and on top of that, if you want to write down SQL, we are going to use these two services. So as a data engineer, your role is you need to bring the data from your source systems. You need to bring the data from your source system. What is your source? My source is this one, because when there is a transaction in the supermarket, immediately the data will be stored here. When there is a transaction in another supermarket, the data will come and store in this database. Now as a data engineer, you need to extract, that means collect the data from this server, from this server, and do the transformation techniques if anything required. Like for example, here I am capturing the customer first name, last name, but I want to load full name. Then do a transformation, data conversions, currency conversions. Then finally load the data here. So to do this data engineering, the ETL tools, we can use any of one tool over here. To store the data here, to store the data inside here, we have different kind of services. Based on your type of the data, we can able to use it. Either these two or these two. Okay. So as a data engineer, you are going to use these services inside the Microsoft Azure Cloud portal. So how to log into this Microsoft portal? Simply have a portal.azure.com. Here portal.azure.com. So inside you can log in. You can able to find out all the services. Simply log in with the email address. You can see the services inside over here. Goes to home here. See, here you can able to see Microsoft Azure is offering what are all the services. Click on all services. These are all the services we have. These are all the services we have. If you want, for example, data factory, you can see there is a data factory. Simply click on that. Click on create. If you want Databricks, you can go inside and create the database. So this is how we are going to use the services over here. So apart from this storage and the ETL services, I'm going to teach you few more other services inside related to admin and deployment DevOps. Okay, related to Azure admin, Azure DevOps related. So Azure admin related, like I'm going to give you complete administration, Azure key vaults and some logic apps and Active Directory, app registrations and RBAC, access keys, connection strings, okay, and shared access, signatures, firewalls, all these kind of things also I'm going to teach you in the Azure administration point of view. Coming to the Azure DevOps point of view, I'm going to teach you agile method, agile method and sprint models and Azure DevOps user stories. This means how in real time they're going to give you a task, and Azure DevOps Git repo, how they are going to maintain the versioning of the project, versioning of the projects, and how to the deployment using ARM templates, and how to create CI/CD pipelines in Azure DevOps for deployment of the project, deployment of dev to test environment, test to production environment. Then finally, I'm going to touch you few reports on Power BI as well, how to design the Power BI reports, how to design reports and dashboards in Power BI. So this is what I'm going to discuss in this as a part of this Azure Data Engineering training. Okay. If you want the in detailed course content, what we are going to cover, let me show you that in detail course content as well. So this is our, sorry, yeah. So let me show you that in detail content over here. So these are all the services we are going to cover it over here, and Azure introduction, storage accounts, Azure SQL database, data warehousing concepts also I'm going to discuss, Synapse dedicated SQL pool, Azure Data Factory content. So these are all the services I'm going to cover. And Data Factory, data flow transformations, different activities what we are covering, and the scenarios what we are covering over here, the implementations, like a different kind of scenario based we are going to cover, and Databricks. Okay, PySpark functions, Spark SQL, Spark functions, practical manipulations on the Spark, Azure Synapse Analytics, Power BI, Logic Apps, Azure DevOps. These are all the things. This is our course content. Okay. So after completion of this training, if you want to perform any kind of certification, that is DP203 certification, you have to do DP203 certification. So you are in a position after completion of this one, DP203. Okay, and also we are going to taken care of like we will give you the complete assistance on this DP203 certification over here, and we will provide you one sample resume as well, sample resume preparation, and one project, end-to-end project as well, and daily class recording, class notes, interview question and answers, interview question and answers also we are going to provide it over here. Okay, so these are all the things as a part of this Azure Data Engineering training we are going to provide to you. Okay, so apart from this, if anybody looking for placement assistance, so we have this kind of program, placement assistance program also we are going to conducting. So this program ideally we are going to start after 1 month of the program. We are going to start the placement assistance of the program. After 1 month only we will start this program. Okay, first let me try to discuss about this training program. What is the course fee we are going to charge it over here? So the actual course fees of this Azure Data Engineering is 20,000. The Azure Data Engineering training program is 20,000, but currently we are giving an offer. This is going to be 15,000 only. Okay, it includes all these things: daily live sessions, 1 hour per day. It's going to be Monday to Friday, daily 1 hour. So we are going to start these sessions from tomorrow onwards only at 10 a.m. IST. Okay, so we are going to start a session at tomorrow 10 a.m. IST. The same meeting link you can use, and we have 2 free sessions. So then after it's going to be paid sessions. Only 2 free sessions we are going to conduct: Monday, Tuesday, then Wednesday onwards we are going to start the paid sessions. As a part of this data engineering training, we are going to give you daily live sessions. This course is completely taking care of the 50 to 60 hours duration. 50 to 60 hours duration we are going to conducting over here, the overall course. The price is currently it is going to be 15,000 only. Okay, so apart from this, if anybody looking for the placement kind of assistance also, we are going to start this placement assistance program after 1 month. So what the things we are going to include inside this placement program is, inside this placement assistance program we are first making you 170 practical scenarios. You have to complete first 170 practical scenarios. Okay, we have designed, apart from the training what we are covering, the people who wants to come for a placement assistance program for us, we are making 170 practical scenarios divided into 10 sprints. So basically we are following a kind of a agile methodology. In agile methodology we have a sprint model. We designed some tasks. See, we have designed like a sprint wise: sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3, sprint 4, sprint 5, sprint 6, something like this. Okay, almost 170 based task, 170 scenario based task we have designed. So whoever wants to join this program, we will make them to finish this 170 practical scenarios. Okay, even when you are joining to a company, how in real time they are going to provide tasks and everything we are going to provide here. And then after, we will conduct some mock interviews. Yeah, of course, when you are going to joining to a company, definitely before you are going to attending the mock interviews, before you are going to attend the live interviews, we will take a mock interview. This is only for the people who are going to join placement assistance program. This is a separate program who are looking only for placement assistance. And also we are going to give you complete all the projects to mention in resume. Okay, all projects in resume, what you need to keep. And anyhow, the end to end project, we are going to make it over here. This is going to be 20 to 30 hours separate sessions we are going to conduct. 20 to 30 hours separate sessions. This program is after 1 month of this, at least 50% is completion of the Azure Data Engineering program only. Whoever interested, only those people can join for this program. And also we will give you some references as well. Okay, so if anybody wants to join this placement assistance program also, you can directly come to our office and you can speak with me to discuss about this program as well. Because most of the people who are going to join this Azure Data Engineering, they are going to keep 4 to 5 years of experience. 2 to 5 years. Their existing profiles, they are going to keep 2 to 5 years of experience, definitely. So when they're going to attending the interviews and when they're going to work, definitely they need this kind of program as well. They need this kind of program as well. So after the training, we are making them ready for interview by conducting a separate program who are interested for the placement assistance. Some people may not required. So those people, they can just pay for Azure Data Engineering course 60 hours duration, and 15,000 is the course fees you can pay. But this program, the second program, if anybody looking for this placement assistance program, we are conducting this program after 1 month of this Azure Data Engineering training. Okay, if anybody wants to speak with me about this program, you can reach out our office directly, or you can call to this number 7997 457 228. This is going to be a separate program, 20 to 30 hours duration we are going to conduct to make you perfect for the preparation of the resume, preparation for the interview, ready for interview. And also we are following some agile methodology, sprint model, the task 170 practical scenario task. We want you to hands on. We want you to do the hands on with our mentors. Then you will be get more confidence over here. Okay. So our Azure Data Engineering classes are going to start from Monday, tomorrow. Same meeting link whichever used, you can join that one. And the price for this second program, you can Like this is actually we are charging for this placement assistance program 15,000, but we are giving an offer 10,000 only. Okay. So this is not at this current program. This is after 1 month after 1 month. If you are interested, you can join. But for this Azure Data Engineering training program, we are going to start from Monday. Okay. So these programs are frequently starting. Whenever you want, you can able to join if you are interested. Might be all the students may not require, but few people wants to join the placement assistance. That program you can join. But our Azure Data Engineering training program is from Monday. The charges for this one is 15,000 only. If you want a full course content and all the details, you can call to 7997 457 228. Call to this number and you can speak about that. And a few people joined a little bit late. I'm requesting those people also to fill this form to get this recording class video daily, to share this course content and everything. Yes, Surya, Azure Streaming Analytics Event Hubs also will be covered. That is a part of this live streaming analytics. We are following this live streaming analytics, right? Here. Live streaming analytics. Here the event hubs will be covered. So comparing to other institutions, we are providing 100% more the content, more the scenarios. And we are here not only for training, we are here, we are here providing the placement assistance programs as well, end to end. And inside this Databricks only, we are going to teach you about the Spark, whatever the PySpark, Spark, we are going to teach you. Almost 20 hours we are going to teach. Data Factory, 20 hours we are going to teach. Okay. Now, if you guys have any questions, you can raise your hands and you can ask. But I'm expecting from all of you. Please fill the form to get daily class recording video, class notes, course content, and everything. Please click on this link, whatever I shared in the GoToMeeting, and you can. Okay. And our prices also little bit less comparing to other institutions as well. We are just charging 15,000 for this Azure Data Engineering course. Okay. So now if you guys have any questions, you can raise your hands. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, this is Venkat. I'm working as Azure Engineer. Here, my role is working as a DevOps engineer also.
Your voice is very
Here, for
breaking.
DevOps, we are using the CI/CD.
Yeah, go ahead,
Oh,
Subbu. Now,
1 second. Now it's fine.
yeah, go ahead.
Is it fine now?
Yes, yes, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Hi, this is Venkat. I'm working as Azure engineer in Mercedes-Benz R&D research.
Okay.
Now I am looking to change the job, but unfortunately, what happened outside the companies, they are asking they are hiring only for the data engineer.
Hmm.
When I check the content, there it is showing the data factory, Databricks, and data storage.
Yes.
Data factory, I am also working on that.
Hmm.
Uh, my my doubt is difference between the DevOps and the data engineer. What is the most difference on both?
Right. So, DevOps engineer is simply providing like a deployment of the projects. Let's, for example, data engineer, what he's doing, data engineer is going to, yeah, being key. Please be in
Yeah,
mute. So data engineer, what he will do, you understand, right? He's going to developing of the ETL pipelines, completely working on the data movement and data storage. But a DevOps engineer is going to work on the project deployment. It's completely kind of administration, project deployment, project management. So these kind of activities he is going to take in care. So generally in any cloud environment, there are four kind of job roles are there. In any cloud, it might be Azure or AWS or GCP. There are four kind of jobs available. One is about the Azure or a cloud developer. Next one, data engineer. The next one, data engineer, developer, admin, and DevOps engineer. Any cloud, it might be Azure or AWS or GCP. These three are the more popular clouds in the market. So when you are going to learn any course in the cloud environments, either you need to choose developer, data engineer, or admin or DevOps course. What the developer will do, developer is going to completely working on the developing of the applications means, in the supermarket there is a billing counter applications, right? So those kind of applications will be developed by developer. Data engineers, what he will do, they will bring the business data and they will store into cloud environment, and to bring the data they will use some ETL tools of the data factory or Databricks, whatever. That is data engineer will do. So mostly developer job and data engineer jobs are working on the projects technically. Admin is going to completely creating of the services, security, access, these kind of things. DevOps engineer, what he will do, whatever the project developed by developer and data engineers, he will deploy into different environments by using Azure DevOps environment, and he is going to managing and deploying, and everything he will take in care. Nowadays companies are looking admin activities and DevOps activities both has to done by one person. So these two are mostly administration. Going forward, there is a high scope to automate these two jobs. Okay, I hope you understand. DevOps is a
Yeah.
operations team,
Uh, yes, yes. And here, any coding is coming.
and one more thing I want to tell all of you. Nowadays, coding is not a big deal actually. Coding is very automated because of this artificial intelligence tools are coming to the market. Because of this artificial intelligence tools, coding is very less priority nowadays. Okay, even if you have a coding, that you will get it from chat GPT or everything. So I will teach you that way also, how to get a code from this chat GPT or copilot, whatever it is. So coding is not a big deal here. It's hardly 5 to 10 percentage only.
And one more last. Are uh, going to teach the Scala also?
No, Scala we are not teaching. We required only SQL or PySpark.
Okay. Can you please share that content to the email or in the chat,
Yeah,
please?
please fill the forms everyone, then you can able to get it over here. I'm requesting all of you
Okay.
fill the form. If you are filling the form, you will get the course content, daily class videos as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
So I hope few people are looking for weekend classes. Let's discuss with our team. Okay. Then we will inform you about that. As of now, we are planning weekdays only. If more number of people, then we can plan for weekend as well. Only weekend sessions. Any more questions from others? So you guys can join from tomorrow at morning 10 a.m. IST. The new batch is going to start. Okay, same meeting link you can use. Thank you guys. Let's meet tomorrow. I hope all of you fill the form.